stay tuned and let's run down all of the Marvel Legends revealed at the San Diego Comic-Con 2019 panel. Pow and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. So another day of San Diego Comic-Con 2019 and more Marvel Legends to talk about. So as always, Hasbro had their Marvel panel yesterday. It happened at about 12:30 in the morning UK time. So I had to stay up and catch the live streams. So shout out to Talker Art and MCU Collector and JC and everyone sharing all of that live stream so I could feel like I was there in the room with you. Even though, as I said yesterday, I am 5,000 odd miles away in the UK. But it is much appreciated, and just like you, I got really excited with some of the new Marvel Legends revealed. But before I just run them down, I just wanted to say I've already got my hands on the Marvel Legends exclusive, which is the Collector and the Grandmaster. So obviously, I got this from In Demand Toys here in the UK, as obviously I'm not in San Diego, but very happy to get this. As they've already told us, this is the only way we're going to get the Collector in Marvel Legends form. So if you're an MCU collector and you're an MCU completionist or a fan of Guardians of the Galaxy, this is the only way you're going to be able to get the Collector. Yes, we get another Grandmaster, but at least he has a different head and you can put him on your display somewhere. But yes, this is the only way to get the Collector, and the box is massive in person. It's a big, nice circle box, and yeah, it's a bit of a shame to open it, but I need that Collector, and yeah, looks really, really good. Very happy with it. I will probably do a review on the channel, but I've got that. And I also want to shout out, I'll send a massive thank you to both MCU Collector 24 and Unparalleled Universe here on YouTube. I'll put their links in the comments and descriptions below. Thanks to people like that and the passion that we share in the community, they've been helping me track down some of the other exclusives from the convention that I never got my hands on. And thanks to them, I've been able to get my hands on them. So thank you very much, both of you. Much appreciated. So let's get into some Marvel Legends revealed. So as always, I printed off a list. I have my clipboard. So let's run down real quick and I'll give you my brief first thoughts as I go into it. So as we know, Marvel Legends, they've released the third Avengers Endgame wave. That got released yesterday. So now we've got pretty promo pictures. Again, it's the Thor Build-A-Figure wave. Happy with that. Looking forward to that. Then they revealed yesterday as well the Deadpool and Hit Monkey 2-pack, where they're in their like white suits, very 80 inspired packaging with the Miami Vice style font. I need a Hit Monkey for my shelf. Not bothered what colour suit is wearing, and it's Deadpool. It's another Deadpool. Everyone loves Deadpool. Tons of use of accessories in the box, but again, it's just a fun little 2-pack. If you don't want it, don't buy it, but it looks fun. Then more exclusives that were revealed a part of this 80th anniversary line. Ones that we would sort of knew were coming, but we hadn't seen them yet. So we're getting a Punisher, single-carded Punisher in his camo gear, which is looking pretty good. Rather than his spandex now, he's got a jacket and he's got his camo trousers on. He's even got an interchangeable head where he's got the skull painted on his face, along with his bulletproof vest and with some guns, looking good. Again, not part of any particular way, it's just a single-carded figure. And then moving on, we've got a Deflock as well. Again, we knew this was coming, and now we know it's officially in his X-Force gear. So it's Deflock that we've seen before, but now he's in his grey and black outfit, which is looking pretty good. You can add him on your shelf in a different section now. And then also, they revealed we're getting a Giant Man. Now, we all thought it was going to be a reissue of the comic Giant Man, but no, it's the MCU Giant Man from Civil War. So, second chance for you to get that Civil War Build-A-Figure. Moving on to another single-carded figure, we're going to get Danny Moonstar, which is going to be a Walgreens exclusive. And again, Rectangular has been telling us about this for ages, so make sure you check out his channel as he tells you things way ahead of time. So yeah, Danny Moonstar, it's official, but they're also getting interchangeable heads in this pack to give you a Karma, where she's got like those pink whited out eyes and the little bob haircut. And then we're also getting Wolfbane. So we're getting a Wolfbane head, and we're also getting Wolfbane interchangeable hands, so you can have those furry hands. So if you buy 3 of these, you can display 3 different characters from the X-Men universe, including Danny Moonstar, Karma, and Wolfbane. And you can add Wolfbane to your New Mutants lineup now. So yeah, that's a pretty good single-carded figure. Again, I don't have Walgreens in the UK, so it's not that hard for me to get, thanks to the retailers out here. So Yeah, I'm not complaining, it looks good. Moving on to another 2-pack, X Factor Universe, and this is the X Factor 2-pack with Havok and Polaris, or Polaris? I always say her name wrong, but she's looking green with a big green buffing bear hair, 80s style, even though it's a 90s comic book, but that hairstyle is all 80s, isn't it? Yeah, Havok Polaris 2-pack in this nice blue packaging, looks good. These are the 2 versions that I think people wanted of these 2 characters originally for the X Factor, and I think people are going to be very happy with this. Yes, X Factor 2-pack, Havok Polaris. Moving on, we got the Love Triangle 3-pack, and for me personally, this is probably my favourite reveal of the panel, just for Jean Grey alone. And not only do we get Jean Grey, we get 2 interchangeable heads for her comic-based look and the animated series look with that ponytail. Come on, bravo, thank you Hasbro, that's what we wanted. We also get a Cyclops wearing his flight jacket and 3 different heads for Cyclops, so we get 2 unsort of goggled heads. So now he's just got his red ruby glasses on, both looking good, both different as well, different style glasses. And then we're getting Wolverine for the first time with bone claws, but if you don't like bone claws, you can still have his normal adamantium claws. And we also get an unmasked head, a down cowl, and then a sort of damage battled cowl as well. So yeah, plenty of accessories in that box to mix it up, especially considering we've already got Wolverine and Cyclops, but I'm very happy with that 2-pack. I've already pre-ordered mine, very happy with that. So much nostalgia for the animated series and the comics. Really liking that, my favourite reveal, definitely. Moving on, we're going into 2020 now. So there, everything we know that was coming in 2019, and I'll be very doubtful they sneak in any extra surprises, otherwise they would have told us. So yes, 2020, what have we got? So let's talk about the Riders Wave. Now, they're very excited about this one, even though I'm going to not lie to you and I don't know much about it. It is the Cosmic Ghost Rider. Now, apparently this is Frank Castle. This is the Punisher up in space being the Ghost Rider. It looks like a cool figure, don't get me wrong, it's got some weird space bike with some big ball on the front of it, and his head's in a fish helmet, and yeah, I don't know. I need to read, need to do my research, so it doesn't come out until 2020, so I will have plenty of time to read up on it. But yeah, the Cosmic Ghost Rider, first figure for 2020 in the Riders Wave. The second Riders Wave figure they revealed for next year is Squirrel Girl, and to be fair, this pack looks pretty cute. She's got like a turquoise scooter, just like Deadpool's scooter this year. So it's like turquoise. She's got a little basket on the front. She can carry 3 squirrels, including Tippy Toe, which is obviously her companion squirrel with the little bow. So she's got a couple of squirrels. But the figure itself looks really sweet. Looks like a really nice pack, especially if you're a fan of Squirrel Girl and someone I need on my shelf. So yeah, I'll be buying it. So there are your 2 riders for 2020. Cosmic Ghost Rider and Squirrel Girl. Moving on to the first SpiderMan wave of 2020. Now, obviously, the SpiderMan PS4 game come out this year, big hit, and Hasbro even shown off their SpiderMan figure from that game that they've already released, that I've already got on my shelf somewhere, and was basically saying that there's still plenty of potential for more figures from this game, and that's exactly what they're giving us. They're giving us 2 new outfits from this game, and they are the Velocity suit, Spider-Man, and then the Spider Armor 3. So Spider Armor 3 and Velocity suit, we're getting 2 different suits from that game in the first Spider-Man wave. So as I was saying to Pounds in the comments as we were watching the live stream, I was saying it's pretty good that they're actually confident enough to add in the game style figures in the mainline Spider-Man waves. We don't know the Build-A-Figure, but we do know some more figures in the wave. So we're getting a Shang-Li, and apparently this Shang-Li is going to come with loads of interchangeable hands, so you can get them in some crazy Kung Fu styles and some nunchucks. The first time we're ever getting a Shang-Li figure, and let's be honest, Marvel and Hasbro know what they're doing. We're going to get a Shang-Li film announced real soon, ain't we? It's going to happen probably at the Hasbro panel. That hasn't happened yet, but it's probably happened by the time you see this video. So yeah, Shang-Li comic-based figure in the first Spider-Man wave of 2020. And then the one that I wanted, I'm very happy about, the classic Vulture. Now obviously we've got the Sinister Six on the shelf, but it looks a bit odd when you have the ultimate version of Vulture with them. Doesn't look good. now that can be resurrected, recreated as the classic Vulture. You can add your Cinestics. So I'm very happy with that. You know me, massive nostalgic buzz from the Spider-Man villains and the animated show and the comics and all of that goodness. Now we have the classic Vulture, even with his liver spots on his head, the old man Vulture, looking pretty good. So very happy with that. Classic Vulture, I wanted that one. They also showed off a new She-Hulk, or just Hulk as she's now known, and she's not green anymore, she's grey. They didn't say what wave this is going to be in, but my guess would be a Black Widow wave, considering the film's coming out next year. So yeah, that's my guess, but who am I? I don't know anything. But yeah, we're getting a new Hulk. She's grey, she's big, about 7 inches, decent articulation apparently. So yes, we're getting a new Hulk, She-Hulk. And then they announced this one. Now, a lot of people like this announcement, but it's hard for me to show enthusiasm because I don't know anything about it. So we're getting a whole wave of Age of Apocalypse X-Men figures. Now, I know of Age of Apocalypse. I'm aware of it. It's a massive storyline, but I missed that one. I just never read it. I'm aware of it, just never read it. I know it's in the future where Apocalypse sort of took over and Professor X doesn't exist and everyone wears weird outfits. So they're basically giving us a whole Build-A-Figure wave for Age of Apocalypse style figures. They didn't tell us what the Build-A-Figure is, but they did say it's going to be a figure based on the Age of Apocalypse comics. And we're getting an X-Man, a Weapon X, and a Morph. Now, it's not the Morph that I know. The Morph that I know wears the flight jacket. He's got the X-Men uniform on. I don't know who this guy is. He looks like a mash of sort of a Caliban / Magneto. It's a bit weird, but again, I've not read the comics, so I know you're probably laughing at me now, but I'm just being honest. I don't know these character designs. They look cool, but there's just no nostalgia. There's no buzz there for me, so I'm sure Unparalleled Universe needs to sort of give me the books to read about this one because I don't know. So that's frustrating. But yeah, we're getting a whole wave of Age of Apocalypse based figures in 2020 for their X-Men sort of lineup. And then we're also getting Strong Guy, finally, from the X Factor. Now, it's going to be a Build-A-Figure. They did say that. It's a Build-A-Figure Strong Guy. And they didn't announce it in the panel, but I've seen somewhere online that it's going to be part of a Deadpool wave. So we're going to get another Deadpool wave in 2020, and Strong Guy is going to be the Build-A-Figure. Do I know that 100%? No, but we shall find out before the weekend ends, I'm sure. But we are getting a Strong Guy Build-A-Figure. They showed it off. He looks pretty cool. You can add him to your X Factor. He'll look really good with that new Polaris and Havok as well. Yeah, Strong Guy. And then the very last reveal on the panel was a new classic Doctor Doom. Now, it looks good, but then the pictures from the booth didn't look all that exciting. Like, I've already got I'm sure it's better than the version I've got, but I'll be curious to see what accessories he comes with, how the articulation is, but he looks good, but I don't know, I was expecting more from a classic Doom, I don't know, but I'm happy with it, happy with that. But my favourite reveal is easily the Love Triangle 3-pack, just for it's such a nostalgic buzz for me. It reminds me of the animated show. That's what brought me into my love of Marvel, all of that goodness, and a classic Jean Grey with 2 styles. I may have to buy 2 of them for both of the versions. They're looking good. So yeah, there's the reveals. I've written them all down. So you let me know what you think in the comments below. What is your favourite reveal from the Hasbro panel at San Diego Comic-Con? Very interested to know your thoughts. What do you think of this whole wave of Age of Apocalypse figures? Tell me what I need to read. Do I need to go and get the paperback or what? Because I need to know what's going on, and maybe then I'll be a bit more excited about these Age of Apocalypse figures because those character designs look weird. I don't get it. Let me know in the comments below, what do I need to read? What are your most favourite reveals? What are you looking forward to the most? What are you disappointed they didn't announce? All of that good enough in the comments below. And as always, go and check out the videos tab wherever it is on the screen. There's a playlist, all of that goodness. And as always, people, please, please, please hit that subscribe button. I'm on my way to 10,000 subscribers. Help me get there soon, people. Pretty please. I promise I'll have a live stream party or something. It'll be good. So yes, hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much. My name's Dan W. And of course, I'll see you on the next one.